Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do super simple alcohol marker coloring with this adorable hog set. Now I have cut the background die and left it intact and put some double-sided adhesive on the back. I have this fun collage die that I'll use as a frame. And then I have some adorable hogs. So I will size them up so that I can put them around these little frames. This is one of my most used dies. I think it's so cute and it's great for small images like my little hogs. Now the star of the show is the one that's holding a little balloon. So he's going to go across a couple of the squares. But the rest of these are small enough I can stamp them all on one of my pre-cut card fronts and then just die cut them out before I color them. I do like to die cut them before I color them just because I'm paranoid I'm going to screw something up with my die cutting machine. So you do what you want. Take a risk if you feel like it. I'm using my amazing little scrubber tool to clean off my stamps. And then I will be cutting this little strip in half. You can see I lined them up so I could cut them in half. That's so I can use my mini die cutter and run them through just in 2 passes instead of 6 times. And I'm just detabbing my dies to stick them on here. So these are nice close cutting dies for this little set, so I will tape them on so I don't make a mistake, but I love how close they get to the image. And there's also an image in this set, and I talked about this in an earlier blog post, that has like some little fall leaves around it. And what's cool about the die is the die cuts them off, so you just get the little pig. And so that way you could use the image for a fall card if you wanted to, but if you wanted to use it the rest of the year, you would just die cut it and then that part would be cut off. And so I love how versatile that is. Now I'm using my clear tape that I love for die cutting. It has just the right amount of stickiness for me. And I'm just going to secure these little hogs and the hog head. I mean, I have to say it's just one little head. It's so cute. Onto the cardstock. So now I have my 2 little strips and I can run them through my die cutter. So I am using this little compact cutter. It's so cute, folds up, very space efficient, and I only have to run this through twice. I love not having to get up. My die cutter is in another room. I don't know about y'all. Mine's in a totally different room than the room that I stamp in and make my videos in, just because our extra rooms in this house are really tiny, so I can't have everything in one room. So having a compact die cutter really helps. Now, I use an adhesive eraser 100% of the time on die cut images before I color them, because every tape that I've ever used will leave a small amount of adhesive, and that can interfere with your coloring. So just get in the habit of doing that. Okay, so if you are not an expert alcohol marker colorer, which I am not, then take note of what I'm doing here. I'm using my dark marker to do just very simple outlining of some areas that would have shadow on these little hogs. So underneath the bow tie, because that's forward, on the edges of the little pig, underneath their little forelock of hair, which is so cute, under the snout, on the sides of the face, underneath the neck. Just go around these with your dark marker. This is not complicated coloring at all. And I just want you not to be intimidated by doing shading. And so this is the simplest way that I do it. And I do this all the time because I don't actually spend a lot of time on my alcohol marker coloring because they're so blendy. These OLO markers are so blendy. That's all I have to do. So then I take my lighter marker and I go over it and boom, it's blended. It's like I know what I'm doing, and I don't. So that's my tip to you. Start with the dark. Use the OLO markers with their free flow of ink. You can get 10% off these. I have a coupon code below and on my blog. These flow like Korean markers, and I love them. It makes it so that I don't have to be good at what I'm doing because the marker is doing all the work. So this is a 2-color blend for my little pigs. So cute. I love pigs. I hope there's nobody who doesn't love little pig stamps because these are so cute. So cute. So this is going to be a very fun birthday card. Now I am going to add some details. For example, all of the hoofs, I don't know how y'all are saying that out there, are going to be black. So I will use a fine tip marker to put the black detail in there and also leave a little bit of a white highlight. I will be adding some blue accents. I wanted just something, this is such a warm color on these little pigs, or these 2 markers that I'm using, that I wanted a cooler color for the accent pieces, like the little tutu and the crown and the bow tie. So I just find a good turquoise on my marker chart, and I'm going to use that. So I grabbed a graphite marker, which is my fine tip marker, and the turquoise marker for the little accent pieces. And I just think that that cool contrast to the warm colors is so much fun. So I'll try to keep it simple, not use too many accent colors, and that makes the coloring so much easier. So these are tips for people who want to make colored cards but want to make them quickly, and or you're just not at that expert level, like I'm not, with alcohol marker coloring, but you still love the way that it looks. And I have to say, there's nothing like so satisfying as having a little blended marker card like this. Now you can see I'm leaving little white highlights on the hooves. You don't have to do this. Another way to do this would just be color the hooves black and then come in with a little white gel pen. I will be using a white gel pen here in just a second. So you could save a little bit of time and do that as well. Now I was going to do white freckles, but my lightest pink is a little bit too light for the white to show up. So what I will do is first I will put darker pink freckles, and then I will add white on top of that. And I think it comes out so cute. So here I'm just arranging the little hogs where they are going to go. I love that that one kind of extends up into that other little square. It also leaves me room for a sentiment with that larger opening that's kind of a horizontal rectangle. So that's a lot of fun. So now I will glue down the collage cover die. And like I said, I have double-sided adhesive on the back of this other die cut. That's how I kept all the pieces in there. So that's how I will stick it down to my card front. So this little Kilroy style pig will go top right, and then I will put another little guy top left. The flying pig, which I will end up accenting with a glitter gel for the wings, goes on the right, the little ballerina on the left, and then that cute little pig with the balloon goes right in the center. And I just love that little centerpiece. So now I will add the little freckle detail. So I'm taking another fine point marker. You'll need a fine point marker for this. And adding some pink freckles, just 3 on each side for each little pig. And then I will top those with white, and you're going to be able to see that up close and why it's so cute to kind of double layer the pink and the white together. I do like little white freckles on darker colored images, but if you have a lighter colored image like this, this is a great way to get that done. The Jelly Roll pen is my favorite white gel pen. It never fails me like some other white gel pens do, so I just love it so much. So I will slow this down just a bit and show you how darling those little freckles are when you double layer them up. So cute, so much fun. These little tiny images just bring a smile to my face. So check out our giveaway in the information below. Head over to my blog for more information, and thanks so much for watching.